messing up, and it's just like the worst feeling in the world. But once it's back, it's like, you know, you're on top of the world right now. What is going on, everyone? Derek here today, bringing you guys another video, and I want to go ahead and start this video off by apologizing for missing Wednesday and Thursday's upload. And honestly, it's because of this thing right here, and I have a story to tell you guys, and that's pretty much what I'm going to do right now. Based on the title and thumbnail of this video, you obviously know this is going to be more of an update video, and pretty much, guys, Blucifer here has kicked the living crap out of me within the past couple days, emotion-wise and physically, because I've been taking this thing apart for like the 5th or 6th time now. It's a mess, to say the least. Well, gotta jump into this somehow. So I think the last video that I filmed with this car, it was, you know, more of a sit-down video explaining how there's more issues than I thought going on with it. Do you think it was enough?
I mean, it should show something.
You think so?
Yeah. See, you got measured counts, okay? Your minimum counts, your measured counts, and then your max counts, right?
It's not showing anything.
So, if I go back to 7, right, there's no counts, and the percentage from max is, it's done nothing.
And then, a couple days later after that video, I met up with my buddy Kevin with Flim Flam Speed. We're going to be doing some work with him soon. As you guys know, Blue 2 valve was dyno tuned by him and everything. He owns his own performance shop and stuff. But, you know, I went to his shop and he had a set of 8 coil packs off an old Coyote motor. So they weren't brand new, but it was a set of coil packs. So for the hell of it, guys, I took the car to Brad's. We ripped out the coil packs that were currently in the car, my OEM 26,000 mile coil packs, which, you know, the odds of them being completely toast are very slim. It has 26,000 miles on them, but they are electrical, and electrical things can go out. So I kept that in mind and was hoping for the best. While we took out the coil packs, I did take out the spark plugs just to double check. And it's a good thing I did, because that cheapo gapping tool that I got from AutoZone, and I saw a lot of comments saying, don't use it, don't use it. Well, I obviously saw those comments after the fact, and they were definitely off. That tool I was using, that little round one, do not use it, guys. Piece of junk. So thankfully we were able to re-gap them to the proper gapping, and that was 0.028, and we found a couple of them that were at like 0.023, 24, so they were off regardless. So from there we went ahead, put the plugs back in, we put Kevin's coil packs in the car. I set the car back to stock and reloaded the tune with a fresh tank of 93 from Shell. And what do you know, guys, when I start the car, the misfire is completely gone, and the car felt like the day I got it back from VMP, which got me super excited, and I was just so relieved because it was fixed. So since the car was now running perfect in my eyes, at least, and I could tell by the way it was feeling, it wasn't misfiring at idle, it wasn't misfiring while revving or under load. Brad and I's main intention was to get data logs done and send them out to VNP, and I didn't film this part because I was more focused on the work itself than filming, working, and just want to get the car fixed. I gotta switch arms here, getting a little tiring. So we took the car out, got some data logs. We did a minute data log of the car just idling. Again, it sounded crisp, no hiccups whatsoever. Then our second data log was a gradual revved 6K. Again, there was no hiccups. It wasn't doing that crazy misfire where, you know, the 1500, 2000 RPM is like it was in previous videos. So right then and there, I was like, has to be a freaking coil pack. Then our third data log was a watt pull. I did about 2 or 3 of them, third gear, just completely revving it out. And like I said, guys, I forgot how quick this car actually was, and kind of worries me because I think this car, I know, this car has been messing up for some time, because like I said, I haven't felt the car feel like that since we left VMP, and I guess I just got used to it acting weird and driving weird, therefore I thought it was fine. So after we got done the data logs, we obviously sent them out to VMP. They looked over them, and you know, they pretty much said everything looks pretty damn good, and they wanted to send a slight revision on some things to clear up, but nothing revolving around really what this car is doing right now. It was just a minor tweak. So all checked out, and in my head, we fixed the car, it's ready to rock, and I went on my way, went home with the biggest smile on my face because I was sweating bullets. I did not want to go down that route. And I'm not going to speak of it right now because I don't want to jinx it, but I did not want to go down that route with this car so soon. So here we are. At this point, I have been driving the car for 3 or 4 days straight, not a single issue, and it feels great, able to drive the car, not a problem whatsoever. I start it, there's no hesitation on startup, it's not misfiring on idle, it's not misfiring at all the power's there. So again, I thought 100% fixed, and this is where it's kind of jacked up. So this is rewinding back to this week. Wednesday, I had a video. Wednesday's video, I literally woke up in the morning and I was filming Blucifer's back and here's how video, and everything went great, fam. Like from the very beginning, you know, I went out, washed the car, did some 6 cinematics, I went and ripped on the car and everything. Blucifer is back, baby. This thing's badass. There's a Shelby. And no joke, I pull into this freaking driveway. I get out because we just got a brand new gate put up. I get out of the car because I went to go open the gate, and I'm walking back to the car, and all of a sudden the whole tone of it changed and it went back to freaking misfiring on idle. I hold down the gas to about 2,000 RPM, misfiring its tail off yet again. So that's exactly why I didn't post any of that footage, and come Thursday I was just so bummed, man. I was really bummed. Like, I had a whole stress headache the whole day. It was just a mess. I was a mess. To many of you this might be silly and stuff, but at the end of the day, this is my job. I need these cars to run so I can film, so I can, you know, do my business throughout the days and stuff. So, you know, it was stressful. It was mentally stressful, and let's not forget, these things are not cheap. So when that happened, I was completely shut down. I was defeated at this point because I was like, well, damn, there's no way a whole nother set of coils went bad. It's not possible. I mean, it's possible, but it's not likely. So since that happened, there was one other thing I could try, and a buddy of mine, Orby, he has a turboed Coyote and stuff, and he's come into some problems like this before with his car. So he told me to check the pins on the coil pack pigtails, the plugs that plug into them. It was kind of a good thing to look into, because if you take off the main pigtail on the 2 wires that go into the coil pack, you'll notice that, like, the square shape they are, if you plug those directly into the coil pack, they're very loose, which could cause technically a electrical malfunction, I guess. But, you know, in my case, I did go and redo all of them on all 8 cylinders, 16 wires total. I made them smaller so they fit more snug. It didn't work. Unfortunately, it didn't work, and I didn't know what else to do, and, you know, that's where I'm at right now, guys. I do want to say, when we went to VMP, we changed out the spark plugs, we changed out the fuel rails, the fuel injectors, we put the blower on itself, and, you know, a tune and everything, and it was ready to rock. Only things we did not change on the car were the coil packs, and let me remind you, the ones that were in the car had 26,000 miles on them, 27, whatever, and the ones I got from Kevin, I'm not too sure, but they were indeed older because they just looked more worn. So with my last little desperate stride of hope, guys, I got back from Ford just now, and I picked up a box of brand new coil packs, all 8, and I know this probably isn't my problem at this point in time, but I wanted to go and buy those just so I can say everything underneath this car that, you know, was needed to boost the car is brand new. Like I said, fuel injectors, fuel rails, spark plugs, soon to be coil packs, all brand new. and, you know, as far as the tune and stuff. So I don't really know what exactly is next for this car. Well, that's kind of a lie, because I do know. I got in contact with my tuner, and he's still my tuner for blue, and we're gonna see what we can do VMP slash flim flam speed wise, you know, try to remote tune on his dyno. I just feel like having the car on the dyno to check everything under load and stuff is just so much more accurate than doing data logs. So, you know, we're gonna try to get something going with that so we can really dial this thing in if everything else checks out, because I know we're gonna be breaking everything down. We're gonna do a smoke test on it, leak test or whatever, and a compression test. So I'm nervous. I'm very like upset and sad at the same time, just because it would really suck to have this car down, especially at this part in my life. And at this point in time, I've just accepted the fact that it is a good possibility we'll be putting a short block in this, which I don't want to right yet, because this thing has 26,000 miles on it. But at the end of the day, if you want to play, you got to pay, and I'm not complaining whatsoever, guys. I'm just upset the car is not running right and it's hurt. I mean, I'm sure all you guys can agree it's one of the worst feelings ever. I'm really at loss for words right now. I am just hoping by some miracle it's maybe a bad injector, or hell, I put these coil packs in and it clears up again and it stays cleared up. But all I know is my fuel trims right now, after that last data log I sent to Kevin today, they were like 40% over or something, like something terrible. Definitely praying that it's not a compression issue, because yeah, you guys know exactly where that's gonna lead. Just trying to keep my spirits up, guys, and you know, hopefully we can get old Blucifer. I almost said Bluetooth valve, Jesus. Hopefully we can get old Blucifer back at 100%. But that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. I am sorry it's not the news you wanted to hear, even though I have a full video of like good news that I can't post yet. So hopefully one day soon I can post that before, you know, I'm 30 and actually can grow a beard and the footage doesn't match. But anyway, all I have for you guys today. I didn't want to leave you hanging on a Friday. I'm going to try to be doing a live video tomorrow. We could talk more about it. So if you want to tune in tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern time, feel free. And, you know, it is what it is at this point, guys. We just got to be patient. Patient is key. So you guys be patient with me as well. If I don't have super energetic, fun Blucifer videos, just stick by me, fam. I need y'all for this. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't even have this car right there. So still need you guys to watch so we can get this thing all fixed up. Thank you guys for everything, for real. But until next time, we'll see you later.